Like literally, whatever you want, just make it happen. Excuses are make it happen. No, seriously, don't make excuses. Video games, Netflix, girlfriend, social life, who cares? If you really want something, go make it happen.
여기 만 20살의 나이로 백만장자가 된 청년이 있습니다.
Alright, come check out the view. Yeah, Malibu definitely is not cheap. So my main income source and what I'm most well known for is trading in the stock market. So I trade every week. I'm on the market every day. I have 2 educational companies teaching people how to invest and trade in the stock market. And I'm actually working on a software company right now, trading software, which hopefully we'll be releasing within the next couple of months. I think building up a software company with a long-term perspective is pretty smart, because relying solely on trading income is never smart. You want to have multiple streams of income, and that's like a lot of people who get into trading. I always just say that, you know, you want to have another source, because it takes a lot of that pressure off. So building up these companies, trying to get into real estate, more streams of income, not spreading yourself thin. That's not smart. Find something that works really well, that's consistent, and then maybe hop into trading. Trying to start out trading without making any other money is going to be really difficult, and it's going to put you in a really bad situation. Yeah, so this apartment is $6,500 a month. Obviously, just incredible views of the ocean. The ocean has always been this inspirational place for me to go and to feel motivated, to feel creative. And there is an element of creativity that comes into trading. Just being in a nice, clean, new apartment. Like, this apartment was just fully redone, newly furnished. When I was here, I was living in West Hollywood, near West Hollywood. I was in Beverly Glen, and then I was in Beverly Hills. It's just this pretty hectic and chaotic area. It's like living in New York. I could never live in New York, especially when I'm in what would be considered a very stressful job, right? Trading is stressful. And when there's a bunch going on around you and you can't go out and breathe, you can't walk out onto your balcony and just smell the ocean. You smell the city and you see cars, you hear cars, it's loud. I just never felt relaxed or calm where I was living. And so, yes, living in Malibu is more expensive, but the pro to living in Malibu and spending that amount of money is I can go 5 minutes down the road and go on a beautiful hike out in the mountains. The community here, there's actually a community element, which I've only been here for 2 weeks, but I can already tell and sense. The people here are different, maybe just because it's a more real lifestyle, as far as not that like rat race in the city. People are slower. It's a slower pace here. Maybe it's because everyone's very wealthy here and they're just at that point in their life where they're just enjoying life. But it's a totally different vibe than living in the city. I mean, I grew up like out in the countryside. I grew up in a tiny little small town in the middle of nowhere. You know, I was trading in my parents' basement. That's where I started. And then fast forward, now I'm here. Well, I am living this kind of crazy lifestyle for most people, you know, spending a lot of money, which I'm very fortunate to be at this place, especially at such a young age. I feel more at home in Malibu. And so that's probably the biggest thing. I do miss like my family, you know, they're all the way across the country, right? And so that's a sacrifice that I have to make, but you have to put yourself first. You know, if you want something, you have to be able to sacrifice certain things that may be friends, family. And so it's a sacrifice I'm making, which isn't seeing my family much, but living out here where I have more opportunities, where I essentially can make more money, and where I just actually wake up and enjoy each and every day are the 3 reasons why I'm here in Malibu. I had a McLaren. I had the nicest car anyone has in the city, and I'm 20. Whereas here you go out and there's 5 more McLarens, there's Rolls Royces. That is like a very motivational thing, inspiring, seeing another 20-year-old driving a Lambo next to you when you're driving down the street. Feeling too big is almost a bad thing because it makes you feel too comfortable. And so coming here was a good way to also push my comfort zone. And that was my first move out here. But coming back, it's putting myself back in a scenario where there's so much more I have to do, and I can't just sit back and just be content with where I am because I've had success. I see other people having way more success around me, and it makes me want to work even harder.